Are you new to the world of CBD? Do terms like cannabinoid, oil, gummies, terpenes, THC, CBD, broad spectrum, full spectrum, dosing, do these terms whirl around in your head and you have no idea where to start? Do you want to try CBD because you've heard good things about it, like it helped your best friend with her anxiety, or it helped so-and-so's kid down the street who is autistic and has meltdowns, gotten better, but you have no idea where to even start? Well, I've got great news for you. You can start here. In this video, I'm going to share with you a description and reviews of several different CBD gummies. So if you're interested and you'd like to hear more, then stay tuned. Hey EllisFamLifers, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, this is EllisFamLife #AutisticTwins. We like to do three things around here. We want to raise, relate, and educate. Raise awareness and acceptance for nonverbal autism, relate to you and the autistic person in your life, and educate by sharing stories of our life with nonverbal autistic twins, Alex and Will. So new friends and old friends, thank you for joining us. So this channel's been around for a little while now, and almost since the beginning, I've been very open about our use of CBD oil for the twins because of their nonverbal autism. And it's done things like help calm their meltdowns. I've seen a noticeable difference in more vocalizations and more eye contact. And also I've seen less stimming and better coping. And so as a result of those great results, I decided to become an affiliate for a CBD company, especially after it became legal in the United States in December of 2018. Two housekeeping disclaimers before we get started. This is, along with my other CBD videos, an affiliate posting. So if you decide to try CBD and you click through my link in the description below and order CBD, then you help support our family and this channel. So thank you so much. And second disclaimer is, I want you to remember that CBD is still very new. There are not very many studies on it. A lot of the stories are anecdotal, meaning they are people relating their personal experience, including us, so our information is anecdotal. And the FDA has not approved CBD yet. So generally, y'all know it's going to take a long time for the FDA to get on board and perform all the studies that they feel are appropriate for CBD before they get on board with supporting it. So if you have any concerns about CBD and your concerns outweigh your curiosity, then don't try CBD. It is not for you. I can't make any medical claims about CBD. I can only tell you how it's helped our family, how it's helped me personally, and most importantly, how it's helped my twins. And for us, the benefits far outweighed the risks. And y'all know I have a little bit of credibility because I'm a registered nurse and I work at a major hospital in this area. So most of you know that I have a little bit of credibility and that I absolutely would not give my children or ingest myself something that I thought was dangerous. So I do want to put that little disclaimer out there of CBD doesn't have a lot of studies. It is a natural product, but it depends on what company you're getting your product from and how much CBD is actually in the product versus the THC, all of those things together. And if your concerns outweigh your curiosity and your willingness to try it, then don't try it. It's not for you. So I just wanted to lay those two things out there. So now let's get into the actual product reviews. Okay, now that all of the housekeeping things aside, we have decided to use CBD and we use it very regularly. And I go through a company called Diamond CBD. Diamond is very transparent about all of their products. In my research, I've spent hours online looking through different products for CBD. And the thing that I ran across the most is companies are not honest. They do not put the ingredients online. They don't put the amount of CBD in a particular bottle that you're buying. The prices are outrageous. And so I finally settled on Diamond because they publish all of their reports. They have a lab report for every single one of their products. So I know exactly how much THC or not THC I'm getting in one of their gummies. I know what colors I'm getting. I know what dyes I'm getting. I know everything about that particular product. So I settled on Diamond because the price was very reasonable and they were so transparent. So I very much believe in this company, and I'm kind of excited because I can see a trend in the world of CBD now that it's legal in the United States. I predict that the prices will start coming down a little bit. So anyway, that's my disclaimer about Diamond. I love the Diamond products, and I love most of all their transparency. As a medical professional, I appreciate that the dosing is very accurate and that I know exactly what I'm getting in every bottle of oil or syringe or bottle of gummies that I buy from Diamond. Okay, so let's talk about their products. I'm only going to talk about the products that I and or the twins have personally used because I don't want to speak of that which I don't know. Let's talk about gummies because there are scores and scores of gummies, hundreds of different types of CBD gummies. Amazon sells CBD gummies. I have done so much research on gummies, and y'all know I went with Diamond because they break everything down. I know exactly how much sugar I'm eating in each one of those gummies, along with the THC and everything else. You can get gummy worms, gummy bears, gummy rings, sour patches, rainbow patches. It doesn't matter. There's so many different ways to ingest CBD with gummies that it's as varied as the number of gummies that exist in the world today. So I just have several different samples of gummies that I want to show you. And the big thing that I want to tell you about the gummies is they're tasty. Personally, I'm not a big gummies fan. I don't like gummies. I never have liked gummies. I'm not gummy worms. I like chocolate and peanut butter. If I'm going to eat candy, that's what kind of candy I want. Or nuts and chocolate. But some people like the taste of candy. Now, let me tell you about the gummies though. The thing about the gummies is there's still a slightly bitter aftertaste because it's not true candy. It's still medicinal. So I think that was what disappointed me the most was they don't really taste like gummies. I mean, it's kind of like Mary Poppins still. You know, a spoonful of sugar. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. It's still medicine. I mean, you know, it's still a supplement and it still has kind of a bitter aftertaste. So just be aware that when you buy gummies and you're like, oh good, I'm just gonna pop a few gummy bears, I could still taste the bitter from the CBD. So just know that before you jump into buying a big canister of CBD gummies that they don't taste as good as like regular gummies. But anyway, I have several different types of gummies and I kind of want to go over the different versions. Diamond has gummies of all shapes, sizes, and flavors, but there's several qualifications that you want to be aware of when you're buying gummies, period. And especially from Diamond because those are the ones that we've bought. We have Yum Yum gummies. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to put this kind of close to the camera, but they're called Yum Yum gummies. And we have Chill gummies. Okay, when you get on Diamond's website and you look at all the hundreds of gummies that there are available, they'll have Relax gummies, Chill gummies, Yum Yum gummies. I think those are the three main ones, and you have to be really careful because those gummies have melatonin. And personally, when I take CBD close to bedtime, like let's say I just want to not be hungry, the couple or three times I've taken it close to bedtime, I was awake and I did not go to sleep. And so anecdotally, when I've talked to people and read articles, basically what people say is you either take Yum Yums or Chills if you're really stressed out and you just need to relax a little bit because they have melatonin, which is the sleepy hormone. And if you take them right before you go to bed and you immediately lay down and go to sleep, no playing on the phone, no thinking about what you're going to do, you close your eyes and you work on going to sleep or relax so that you can go to sleep, that it will help you sleep. I have not tried this personally because if I'm going to take CBD, I'm not going to waste it on sleep. I can sleep okay. I want it while I'm awake and not hungry and not anxious. So personally, I have not used CBD for sleep. But from what I've read and the couple of people that I've talked to who have used it for sleep, you take it and then immediately lay down and go to sleep. You don't start another project, because if you start another project or get going on something else or don't immediately try to go to sleep, you'll be awake and it'll keep you awake. The other thing about it is I don't think it's necessarily used just for sleep with the relax and the yum yums and the chill. I think that it's meant for, I'm pretty sure it's meant for if you're just really anxious and overworked and overstimulated and you need to relax, that from the comfort of your own home, you don't want to be falling asleep on the way home from work or something like that, but used responsibly, kind of like drinking alcohol, I would think, is these are used to help you relax. So either for sleep, and then the pouches of gummies that come in like little individuals. Basically, these little pouches are individual size packages for individual consumption. Like a single package is a whole, you eat the whole thing at one time. This is what they look like, and this is how they look, kind of big. I have no idea how big they are on the website. This is what they look like in real life. So, and the gummies, I don't know if you can see, they just look like regular old gummy bears. Ingredients are corn syrup, sugar, white grape juice from concentrate, gelatin, citric acid, sorbitol, blah, 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 all of the dyes and stuff, and CBD. All right, I really want to know how many milligrams. Okay, it does not. Okay, Yum Yum Gummies. This is one of those that's not my fave, because I remember now it doesn't tell me how many milligrams are in the bottle. Also, the thing about Yum Yums and almost all of the gummies is they don't have THC. They've been purified. The CBD has been purified to the point that there's no THC in the candy. So generally when you're getting candy from Diamond, it's not going to have THC in it. That's more, you got to look at the different oils to see which oils are purified. So anyway, Yum Yums, not my favorite. They don't have the milligrams. Now, the chill gummies, which also have melatonin, yes, they do break it down. So if you're going to go with gummies, I say get the ones with the pouches. Don't do the Yum Yums. The dosage chart on the back, it says a full pouch is approximately 200 milligrams, and one gummy has approximately 14.25 milligrams. So each gummy is 15 milligrams. That's a substantial amount of CBD per gummy. So, and I think this was probably a pretty expensive pouch. There are 7 servings per container and 2 pieces. So there's 14 gummies. Each serving size is 2 pieces. Each serving size has 18 calories. There's like, some artificial flavoring, artificial colors, white grape juice, CBD, melatonin. So there is melatonin in these gummies. So basically, if you popped the whole thing, that's a lot of CBD. I probably would not eat this whole pouch at one sitting. And each gummy is almost 15 milligrams of CBD. It does not give me the amount of melatonin milligrams. The instructions do say 1 to 3 gummies once or twice a day or as needed based on the desired CBD milligram intake. To use, tear the bag at the indicated cut marks and pull open the airtight seal. After consumption, close the bag to maintain freshness. All right, so we're going to open the bag. Ooh, they smell really fruity. And then I think, okay, they're just little gummies. So these are pretty small. So these gummies each have almost 15 milligrams of CBD. So this is a good bit of CBD. Just remember that the whole bag has the 200 milligrams. Each individual gummy has 14.25 milligrams. And this also contains melatonin. So I wouldn't take it and get in the car and drive. And it does not tell me how much melatonin is also in each gummy. So I'm not sure about that. And again, Relax, Chill, and Yum Yum gummies from Diamond CBD are meant to relax you. So they have melatonin and CBD, or they're to be used right before you go to bed. Also, gummies do not contain THC. They've been purified to the point they don't contain THC. All right, so that is the Chill gummies. Okay, so we're kind of halfway through If you are learning something from this content and you like what you're hearing, be sure to click that like button. If you want to hear more stories of EllisFamLife, #AutisticTwins, consider subscribing to the channel, ring the bell to get notifications. And if you getting excited about what you're hearing, then just leave me one little word comment. Yes, just tell me yes, that you like what you're seeing, that you want to try it, and you're getting kind of excited about CBD. Then put yes in the comments below. Think about sharing this video with someone you know and love who might need to see it. And be sure to click that like button if you're enjoying the content. And now back to our review of CBD products. And then, so we've looked at the chill gummies and the yum yum gummies, and then we look at the CBD gummies. So I've got several different flavors here, and I'll get close to the camera so you can see them. These are just the gummy bears with a little sugar. We'll just try them and see. I think they might be the sours. So let me just open it up, and it has a fruity smell. Nope, they're sweet. So these are the sweet ones with a little bit of, they're kind of rolled in some sugar. And so the most important thing about dosing for these is there's, per piece, they're 26 calories. So that's a lot of sugar. Oh, now the interesting thing about these particular gummies, listen to the ingredients. Almonds, palm kernel oil, chicory root fiber, sugar, cocoa powder, cannabis oil, alcohol, melatonin, wheat, soy lecithin, natural flavor, salt, peanuts, walnuts, glucose syrup, rice flour, and unsweetened chocolate. So no dyes. That's kind of cool. So in each piece, let's see what it is per. Okay, so in the bag, 30 milligrams per bag. Now, these also have melatonin. All right, so the thing about most of the gummies on Diamond's website is that they have melatonin. So they're meant to help chill you out, help you sleep. But y'all know how I feel about that. It's, you know, do so at your own risk while you're at home. I wouldn't get in the car and drive because I have no idea if melatonin is strong for you, and it doesn't say how much melatonin is in the gummies. Probably not enough to make you sleepy, but that's just my guess. Don't base your consumption of these melatonin and CBD infused gummies on my guess. So, okay, so these are the sugar. This is just a different brand within the Diamond family, and it's called Natural CBD Cannabinoid Infused Gummies. Now, these little bags are meant to be one-time use, like you open it up and eat all of the gummies at one time. So this is like a single dose. In this package, there's 30 milligrams per package. And the gummies look like little rolled sugar, and they're not, these are not sours. And in the package, let me just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 pieces in the package, and if there's 30 milligrams, so that's about 4 milligrams per gummy. So if you didn't want to take the whole thing, you could eat half the gummies and have 15 milligrams. So it's just up to you how much CBD you want to ingest, but these are meant to be single uses where you eat all of them yourself, or just, you know, all at one time. So all of these, there's little bears, and there's gummy rings, and then here's the sour bears. You can see, I think there were maybe like 6 in this container, and then gummy worms. Now, the thing about the gummies, unless you are getting the biotech bottles. Now, I've made a completely separate video of the biotech bottles because that's what we personally use with the twins. The biotech gummies do not contain melatonin because I wanted just straight CBD, nothing else. I didn't want the chill out part. Now, at some point in life, I may try the melatonin, the CBD gummies that are also infused with melatonin with the twins. Right now, I just want the CBD. I don't want to confuse, I don't want to cloud the issue with other substances other than, like, you know, the random sugar and dyes and all of that. I know about all those already, but I don't want to mix CBD with melatonin until I know how the CBD works with the twins. So unless you get the biotech CBD, if you buy any of the Yum Yums, now, and you know, these are my least favorite because they don't give you the milligrams on the package, or if you buy just the Diamond brand CBDs, or the Relax or the Chill, you're going to get a little bit of melatonin with it, and they do not tell you how much melatonin is in the package, so it just depends on how sensitive you are to melatonin. So what I would do if I were you is either stick with the biotech, which y'all have seen those on my other videos, and here's a good picture of what the biotech look like. Stick with the biotech, or just buy a couple of little packages for, you know, $5 or $6 on their website, especially when they're sending out a 50% coupon, and just try a couple and see what you think. And I want to warn you ahead of time, there's still a bitter aftertaste because you're still ingesting CBD with the sugar and the dyes and everything else. So personally, I prefer the oils, but I wanted to show you what the gummies look like. And if we go with gummies, we do biotech, but I wanted you to see what the other products look like because you may be interested in having a little bit more chill with your CBD, and I wanted to show you what all products Diamond CBD offers. I firmly believe in their product. I'm excited that CBD is available now. I feel like it will help a lot of people. If you are interested in trying it, please click my link below. Use the coupon code WELCOME20, welcome in all caps, 20, and that will get you 20% off of your first order. Also, be sure to check out our CBD Facebook group, EllisFamLife #AutisticTwins CBD VIP. Just enter it in the search bar, send a request, and I'll admit you into the secret group. And leave me a comment and let me know how it's working for you. If you haven't tried it yet, let me know if you want to try it. If you have tried it, let me know some of your experiences. Did it help your appetite? Did it calm your anxiety? Did you see a decrease in meltdowns, an increase in eye contact? Did you see a decrease in stimming and an increase in coping? I think that CBD will change the world of autism, and I don't think it's a cure-all. Like, we still have meltdowns and we still have stimming, but it takes the edge off, definitely. And we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. So anyway, leave me a comment and let me know. If you liked this content and you learned something and you'd like to see more of EllisFamLife, then consider subscribing to our channel. And if you know of that someone who has an autistic so-and-so, or if they struggle with anxiety, or they struggle with their weight and they want to have a little bit of appetite suppressant, share this video and let's get our message out about how CBD can help that particular person. Thank you so much for watching. Like the video. Oh, don't forget the bell. If you decide to subscribe to the channel, be sure to ring the bell. You will get notifications immediately when I release videos, which are generally Wednesdays and Saturdays, and sometimes Mondays, 2 to 3 times a week. And I really look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to next time.